Welcome back, Commanders, to episode 39 of James Plays XCOM 2, The Long War and Assorted mods. Brief overview, where are we at to? Solace training, good. Soulfire training, great. Tech-powered armor, 7 days, good. We found ourselves with, engineering, inventory. We found ourselves with more strong boxes than we actually have time to decrypt, which I think is a good place to be in. Only one stock. Do we have any advanced stocks? It'd start with an A, wouldn't it? We don't. Okay.
Dad sacrificed the only thing he had left to get
Thanks, Shen.
off the ground.
We're very thankful for it. Armory, the soldiers, nobody's wounded.
But with some new schematics and a little elbow grease, she'll be the toughest thing in...
Fantastic. Tell me more. Now, guerrilla ops. What were we looking for? Very difficult, 211 supplies. Counters a hidden event. Or increases detection radius of all enemies. Destroy the alien relay. We might actually be failing this next mission. Simply because I recall that there was a penalty on XCOM about... there was a penalty for which halves timed missions, which means we might have to be a little bit more stealthy. This one's got an enemy unknown. Does this one have an enemy unknown? It does have an enemy unknown. Okay. Well, it's only difficult. Destroy the alien relay or hack the advent. Okay, fine. Let's hack. I'd rather the supplies than the engineer. I think now that we have all of our debris removed, we don't really need any more engineers. We've freed up 3, so that's quite good. We see here our A team. Who's this? Oh yeah, very good, very good. Data Rice. She's gonna need a med kit. Who's got the med kit? The trooper has the med kit, right? Just have a plasma grenade. Yeah, okay. Brick. Well, you know what? It might actually be worth having 2 plasma grenades. Oh, not 2 plasma grenades. 2 medkits. How much money we got? 948. We're not really worried about buying a medkit, so that's good. You can have a medkit. Don't take deadbolt. Don't forget to take razor. It's a pretty important weapon, which gives us the distortion protocol, which is good. I'm almost tempted to take one of my scions out of training, but we won't just yet. I think we've probably got enough here. Actually, how cheap can we be? Do we have enough for another? We don't have enough for a fourth mimic beacon, which would just be horrible. That's pretty cool. Immunity to all psionic effects. The question is, will they actually, will they target the person that is using the psi transmitter, as well as all nearby allies? Okay, and the amp booster. We'll probably buy one of these, I think, when our psionic team comes into play. But at the moment, we don't really need it. I'm fairly happy with this setup. Mag cannon. It is a good mag cannon, isn't it? Slim do. Clip size is increased by 2. No. I'd rather the auto reloads. Alright. Well, that's pretty good. We'll just quickly check the storm gun. Good. 15% and an auto loader. Deadbolt, and Shredder. Who is it with suppression that we just need to check? Suppression, not suppression. Also not suppression. Really not suppression. Are we bringing anybody with suppression? I know that the Rain Man will allow us to use suppression. Well, if we don't have suppression, we don't have suppression. I know we've got area suppression with our Grenadier class. We'll find out.
Sky Ranger deployed.
We're in the pipe. 5x5.
Operation Spider Steed, hey? It's interesting.
We've pinpointed an exposed access point on the advent network that we could use to intercept critical data on the aliens' latest operation.
Okay.
The terminal is somewhere inside one of their facilities in this area.
Yeah.
We don't get too
Okay.
many opportunities like this, so we're moving in to hack that workstation.
Bradford, I actually feel
Hostile contacts and secure the
we've had a
surrounding
few of
area.
these opportunities.
Whatever you can.
You know, I don't feel that this is necessarily a particularly new opportunity. That's okay. Let's have a look at our turds rating. Where is it? Okay. Where's the workstation?
Menace 1-5, this is Avenger. The access point we're after is just ahead. Move to secure the area. Expect hostile resistance.
Okay, now we've only got 4 turns, which makes me want to cut left and run up this way, blow a hole in here, and just hack it before we proc a group. We'll see. We will see. Who's first?
Heading out.
Will Blue move? Did anything interesting happen? Nothing interesting happened. Okay, that's good. I'm feeling pretty good about stacking up against this car, having not procced any other group.
Roger that.
This is go time, people.
Move.
Look busy. Okay, that'll do.
Time to motor.
Look really busy.
Stepping off.
Super busy. Now, some of these guys are open, but there's just not much we can do about that. Will we see the enemy unknown? We don't know. Oh. Okay. There's some civvies over here, which means we're gonna... Actually, well...
Headed there now.
We get seen by anything? No, we did not. That's good. Can we
Running.
control click that way, please? Let's run this way. And then
Seriously.
to here. Set Guile up. Just want to get as close as I possibly can to
Double time.
the workstation, the thing that we have to hack before
Good to go.
anything happens. We make it here? We can. So for those of you not familiar with the intricacies of XCOM 2, you can change the pathing of the way the soldiers run by using control right click. Now the workstation's in there. We do have a person to hack it remotely, which is good. That's great. Let's see what happens when we come up here. Do we spot anything? We do not spot anything, which means we might want to come
That's
here.
affirmative.
Spot anything? Okay, a turret, that's fine. We can totally take turrets. We eat turrets like that for breakfast. What about this way?
Got it. Moving.
No, we could have procced something.
Enemy sighted.
Okay. Viper spotter, alright. Well, not the hacker.
Hurry it up, alright?
Also not the hacker. Also not the hacker.
Good to go.
Here's a hacker. So our hacker can't move as far.
Roger that.
Got it. Moving. Running.
Okay, so we're gonna have to proc 2 groups at the same time. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, well that's good. Now, if you're a badass like me, you're going to be really tempted to just run and gun, take out this boa, and then have free shots on everybody as they panic. Which actually sounds pretty tempting. I just want to get our hacker a little bit closer. Can she see the workstation from in here? She can see the workstation from in here.
Solid
Well, I
copy.
think that's a pretty good start.
Objective here.
Commander, we have confirmation of the exposed
Good.
access point.
I'm very happy now. Will you be able to take? You will be able to take out that turret. Okay. So now's the time where we probably want to start paying a little bit more attention to where we put our soldiers. So we know that there's a group around here. We know that this hacker will be able to hack the goods on the next turn, right? Now, at here, should be able to do a pretty good not fire for effect, what is it, the incendiary shot. Probably do an incendiary shot through here, really, can't we? Nope. I think this is going to want to be
Calling me right now.
where we have our gunner. Our assault. Probably come here.
Moving.
I think the way I've stacked these guys up means I'm not just going to blow a hole in the wall. We've got one more window spot here which we can use. And maybe a window spot here. Whoever it is that comes here is going to have to be able to launch a grenade. You know what? I am pretty excited about having... No, that's fine actually. We can still get line of sight from here, which is an additional stack up with
Already there.
Dusty. And Donnie. It's got to be here or here, right? Great minds, hey?
Heading to that location.
Great minds. Okay. Overwatch all.
On Overwatch.
I'm on it. Roger. I've got my eyes on.
And preparation. Because next turn's a big turn. It's a big turn and you know it's coming, Guile. Hunker down. Oh no, come on. Don't actually see anybody. Have to proc a bazillion groups at once. Which I'm not particularly fond of, but... This is why we have mimic beacons. Oh, what? Really? 4 groups at once. This isn't great, guys. This isn't great. This could be a little bit too much even for me. Now, what? Two. So, let's think about this, right? Let's think. 7 enemies. The super heavy turret, I'm fairly sure we can just take out with a grenade. The hack the workstation. So out of all of these groups, I think I want to take out the shield bearer. Because I don't like it, you know, if he gives 3 free hit points to everything, that will just be vastly annoying. So, we could... Shield bearer is 10 out of 10, 94% chance. We could also just come in here and shotgun everybody. You know what? I do like a bit of a challenge. So, let's hack this workstation, hey? This will probably set everything off, but
Infiltrating access point.
we'll see how we go. Oh, we'll go for the permanent hacking boost, I think. Yes, strong hacking boost. Now, does this proc everything?
Hack the planet. We're busted.
It totally hacks everything.
We've confirmed successful acquisition of the Advent files. Eliminate any remaining hostiles in the area.
Yes, Rod, my pretties, Rod. Overwatch. Is this the enemy unknown? The boa? Oh, that's good. Sort of. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, the good news is she still gets another move. So, haywire this thing, shut down 56%. Okay. We have cover from pretty much these 3, right? Which means that these guys who are coming and flanking us are going to be our priority. But first and foremost, we need to take out this super heavy turret, because anything that gets 2 shots around is worth at least 1 of my shots. So, how much do we need to care? Is there anybody... You've got a mimic beacon and a plasma grenade. You've got a mimic beacon and a plasma... Is there anybody who has a... What about the taser shot? 66%. That could stun someone rather than doing damage on something that's potentially we don't need. Okay. think that this will be a fairly good use of a grenade. Oh, but I didn't really matter. Hit 27%. That's fine. That was a schoolboy error. See if this takes out the roof. One for one, baby. One for one. Okay. What about our sniper? If he could... He's got 3 actions. So running behind full cover here will allow him to shoot a line across. He does have 3 actions, doesn't he? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. He could even double tap. Fire standards and refund an action point afterwards. I'm fairly interested by that. Do I want to know whether or not this guy gets shut down before I worry about this Psi operative? Maybe. Who can you shoot? 60%? 46%. Now I know I was pretty tempted by the shield bearer, but this will... Are there any windows in here? They look like windows, don't they? There's windows here as well, so running through may not be our best option. Whereas running here and then taking 2 shots at the boa could be pretty funny.
I'm trusting you here.
It'll also mean if the heavy moves, we'll get a free shot for close combat specialist. I'm unsure how with 1 tile difference, defense minus 25 rapid fire, so I'm getting... Okay, well, I think it should be done anyway. Like I said, pretty funny and pretty satisfying. Now, let's turn our attention to the Psi operatives. I'm fairly sure we should be able to make it here.
Good to go.
That should still have 1. Oh, he spotted us. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. How can I... There we go. We're gonna have to take out a civilian. But I think he was working for the enemy anyway. That's our line. I know I shouldn't laugh, but it's pretty funny. Now, before I need to know whether I can hack something or whether I can take a shot, might be worth a lucky shot. Guaranteed to hit, ignores armor. We might even... Well, lucky shot this guy, right? Because that's 3 to 6 damage. Then we'll hit him with the taser, which is 66%. Alright, 2/3 of the time, guys. It works every time. It did not work. That is very annoying. Okay. Now we need to figure out, because we missed, that means we know we have to... It's 9 out of 18. This will do 7 to 8 damage. So a grenade, which will hit these 2, could be worth its weight in gold here. Yeah, that'll damage everything I want it to damage. That's excellent. I didn't think it would take out this square as well, but it has, so that's good. Combat Protocol, the Breacher. For a kill. Could come in here for a 90%er, a 96 to 8. 75% chance to kill. You do it. Hey.
When they're dead, they're just hookers.
Yeah, damn straight. I mean, not that I've got anything against hookers. So this is it. This is our last guy. And it turns out he has a mimic beacon. Which, it turns out, got 1, 2, 3 guys left. Just want to make sure that... Hold on. Can I see him from here? Okay, so from there, everything sees that square. It's a pretty strong turn, guys. Oh, of course. Please tell me that we proc that on the enemy go.
Graceful compared to some of the other species we've seen. It also gives off very strong psionic reading.
Oh, alright. It's fine, sure. I don't really care. Oh, they've called him back up. What did they call in? Thank you, close combat specialist. Okay, that means the Psi operative will get a shot on us. But on who? I don't know. He's gonna do some psionic automatic hit rubbish. Yeah, I think you need help too. Well, there's 2 of them. I forgot about the second guy. Looks like he moved twice though. Okay. Now. For shredding purposes, there's a shield bearer and 2 psi operatives. What do you reckon about me getting a shot through here? How many radius is the square? So, just anywhere. Let's have a look. It's 5 from point of... Five from point of entry. Wish 52% to stun with the taser shot, hey? How quickly can I kill the gatekeeper? Is probably the question on everybody's mind. I want to kill the sectoid. 68%. We're going to need to shred its armor at some point or another, so now's probably the time to do it. What could help here is an incendiary shot. Double tap. We've only got one. Okay. You have both grenades and a really great line. There's no way we can hit them all, right? It would just be too easy, wouldn't it? You can hit these two, or you can hit these two. Well,
Firing rockets.
oh, salvo. Beautiful. Beautiful. 77, 75, 65. Okay, well. Your grenades should certainly be able to hit all three, right? Well, that makes me quite happy. Now, people say, James, you should be worried about the reinforcements. I'm not that worried about them because they're not on the map yet. And because they're not on the map yet, feel that I don't really need to be too worried for them. You no longer have a mimic beacon, which means I'm not too worried. You have a mimic beacon. Where's my third mimic beacon? You do not have a mimic beacon. You do have a mimic beacon, but you're also my shredder. Okay. What about Snipey McSnipe Snipes? How do you not? Okay. Standing out in the open, pro tip, never a good idea. But he might be able to kill both? You can only hit one guy with that. Okay.
Absolutely.
Good work, Smokey.
Grenade.
What would be really helpful is if I could see the to-hit chance prior to moving leg servos. That's not what I want. Looks remarkably a lot like the run and gun though. Could probably hit it from here, right? Struggling to believe that's only 86%, but it is. Try it. Good shot.
There you go.
How is that a rush shot?
Adjusting aim.
Okay. Well, it looks like we still need that grenade. For the shield bearer and the operative. Who have we got left? Could reload and then rocket launcher these two. We could also rocket launcher these two, which would be pretty handy. Could also hit a lot of sectoids, which, whilst not particularly useful, does strike me as a lot of fun. No, we can only hit two. Okay, well, that's not that great. There's no way to hit both, so just got to decide who I'm going to throw the mimic beacon at. He's going to have to throw the mimic beacon because these guys definitely need to go down, and it's just not right that they don't.
This is for you! Target's cleared.
It's 52%, but I wonder if it'll take out... I wonder if it'll stun it. Pretty sure the Gatekeeper, despite it looking like a flying metallic eye, is in fact organic. Sure. Give it a go. Hey! And it's stunned. That's really good. I'll heal myself. Why not? You've done your job. Plus, you're right there. Plus, a combat protocol will take out this guy. And an old-fashioned reload,
Ready to engage.
and then 63% will just apply some damage.
Armor still holding.
Yes, look at that hologram. Critical for 6 points of damage. 4 points. Oh, that's unlucky.
Try harder.
Yeah, good.
That was close.
It was close. Did this not... What happened to the reinforcements? Maybe they just couldn't get him because badassery, you know? Who knows? %. It's a hard one. That is technically full cover. And I can get there in a go. With full cover, I can probably kill this eye thing. Does the eye explode? Anybody? Can anybody? Does the eye explode? And I don't... You know... I don't want it to explode and then hurt me. That would be the opposite of the effect that I really wanted. It might be possible to get... It looks like it hits everybody. It's a good rocket. So, what I think you're going to see, guys, is a lesson on the effectiveness of grenades. Really, I can't launch it further than that. I'm not so sure about that, but, you know, fine.
Not a problem.
Come through. Take up some half cover. Can that hit all four? Is there some way that I can get this to hit all four? Like so?
Take this.
I know I was under instructions to hack the work computer, not blow it up, but some good damage. Some good damage. Now, what does our sniper look for? This really looks for damage at this stage, I think. Got no shredding ability.
I hope it's worth it.
Probably won't reveal anything. We could take out the Viper. Okay. Well, he's got a shot. He can kill the Viper, or he can put some damage on the Gatekeeper. That decision should be influenced by whether or not we shred so tempted to just run and samurai these guys, you know. Who else is left? And do they have grenades?
On your order.
Don't forget that the lover also has a chain shot. At 60%, it could be enough. Good. Miss. It's okay.
Miss the target.
Let's incendiary shot this guy. 4 points of damage, fantastic. He's got 5 hit points left. Oh, it's just... a little bit too much for combat protocol, right? Just a little bit too much. I suppose we could come here, pick up the loot, have a double shot, then kill this guy, maybe. We'll see.
What's over there?
It's not that I need the loot. Now up to 9 alien strong boxes.
It's not explosive or anything.
Total of
right?
34 days. What, 9 times 4? Yeah, 36 days. Come on, just hit it. Oh, shocking.
It has to be dead.
Shocking.
I'm on the move.
Come in. Combat protocol. This buddy. Then can you see the sectoid from here? You can't. What about if we come in here, can you see the sectoid? I feel like you should be able to, but you just never know. It's just one square short. Who is it? Who is it that's left? Okay. Our gunner with stupendously high aim can come in and kill the sectoid. Oh, Team Star Wars. Great helmet.
Shit. Did you see that?
I did. It was pretty badass.
Overwatch.
Hostiles coming in from the side.
How many...
Are there more bad guys behind me?
Yeah. Okay. Neutralize all enemy targets, hey? First thing I want to do... Oh, okay. Can't reload and shoot, which is annoying. That's okay though. Yeah, to hit. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay. It's just your regular to hit with the taser. 100%. Okay.
Hurry it up, alright?
Let's come out here. Strip the... Nah. Has 85? Oh, that's ridiculous. Still, the 85%er it is. Yeah, good. Hopefully you felt that.
On my way.
Before you take a shotgun shot, maybe better off taking... How is that not flanked? Come here and take a shotgun shot. $67%? Really?
Target eliminated.
Now, did you see how we hid behind the car that hasn't blown up, or that's already blown up? Smuton, on the other hand.
Here, catch.
Come on, Smokey. Yeah, okay. Probably don't have preparation. Oh, you do have preparation ready. Well, keep it there. Reload. Yeah, reload.
Back online.
Oh, go on. Use some of that Twin Fang stuff. Poison him. That actually did a fair amount of damage. Oh, good shot.
One down, thousands to go.
Now, Deadbolt.
Move into designated position.
We actually can get a guaranteed kill if we use combat protocol and then lucky shot. So we'll just do that.
Target eliminated.
Status confirmed. All hostiles
It's a pretty good
are down.
mission,
The area is
all in all. The 4 turns really quite worried me. The stun on the floating eye guy, that was excellent. I don't know whether or not that delayed the reinforcements by a turn. I think it did. But that was pretty handy. I got to admit, that was pretty handy. So that's good. That's good. I think we just got more supplies from this one, and we counted a hidden event. We don't know what it is. But all in all, I was pretty impressed with my team's effort during that display. The half turns to do something meant we had to sneak up, and I think that worked for us. That worked for us. We do have a couple of people wounded, but again, because we're approaching the late game, I think we've got enough personnel now to be able to ensure that we don't really need having a couple of people wounded for, I'm guessing, 10 days may not be the worst. And we also had our hacker and our trooper. One of them has an ability which reduces the time you spend damaged. So it was a pretty strong showing. We did get 3 days, 6 days. Yeah, that's alright. Pretty sure we can, that's fine. Now, paddle them. Good job, bring them on. Gain +1 damage on critical hits for each enemy you can see. Pretty good. Cutthroat. More critical. Resilience. Resilience is pretty badass as well. I really like Bring 'em On, I think. Because it will... I mean, it's a minimum of +1 damage. And that adds up. Especially given the volume with which Paddle'em is criticalling. Cutthroat, I also like a lot. Your melee attacks against biological enemies nor armor. That could be pretty strong with this flesh ability. I also like the idea of not being scared of running in and just sorting a sectopod. So it's a pretty tough choice, I think, between Bring 'em On and Cutthroat. We'll have to wait and see. 2 alien strongboxes. More sectoid corpses. I think we procced pretty much every group that we could on the same one. Infestation. Oh, that's a shame. I quite like the infestation. Simply because you get more... We don't really need it at this stage of the game, but you do get more faceless corpses, which allows you to... Is it just paddle? Which allows you to build more mimic beacons, which gives you more turns at living, which is accordingly something I'm pretty fond of. But there you go. So I think Guile's pretty good. Guile's one of our best. But Paddle'em is turning into a monster. And it makes me want to build more assaults. Pretty sure we still have one more assault somewhere. Oh no, Tim died, didn't he? Sorry, Tim. Sorry. But that's okay. That's just what happens. But that was a pretty strong episode, guys. That was a pretty strong episode. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Felt we dealt with the threats on that episode particularly well. Yet we are still no closer to... Oh, we are closer. the long war is long. We've still got both the Black Site File mission, the Codex Brains Coordinates mission, and examine the Avatar Autopsy Shadow Project. We'll get there. I just need to do some research and get to the maximum weapons and the maximum armor before we really want to make a push into the final stages of the game. But thanks very much for watching, guys. Good place to make a cut, so we'll leave it there, and I will see you next time.